This is an opening and closing prayer that will be shared from The Wisdom Wheel, a mythical journey through the four directions by Albert Villoldo. Dr. Albert Villoldo has trained as a psychologist and medical anthropologist and has studied the healing practices of the Amazon and the Andean shamans. Dr. Villoldo directs the Four Winds Society, where he trains individuals in the US and Europe in the practice of shamanic energy medicine. Dr. Villoldo has written more than 20 best-selling books, including Shaman Healer, Sage, Grow a New Body, and Power Up Your Brain. He directed the Biological Self-Regulation Laboratory at San Francisco State University and has been a visiting professor at the University of California and Columbia University in New York. Before I share the great invocation and the closing prayer, I'd like to begin with his words around how you can use this in your own practice. The invocation, working within sacred space. Whenever I practice shamanic work, I create a sacred space that is free of distractions of the middle world, of my everyday busyness, a place where I can experience a quieting of the mind's activity as I surrender to what is happening moment to moment. Sacred space serves as a platform for interacting with the quantum field, with spirit and its four emanations, serpent, jaguar, hummingbird, and eagle, and in the forms of Father Sky above us and Mother Earth below us. As the shaman within the circle, you represent the point where the energies converge to help you in your work. Honor these powers by summoning them respectfully. Affirm their presence as you turn to face each direction. I rattle a drum or I do the calling to create sacred space, and again when closing it, thanking the forces for their help. You can shake the rattle or strike the drum once sharply before moving on to address the next direction as you continue to create sacred space, or close it after your work is completed. I suggest working within sacred space when you do the fire ceremonies or the power animal exercises in this book. Doing this will allow in only the highest of the subtle energies from the invisible world. While many of us are familiar with prayer from our religious upbringing, it's important to understand that this prayer is actually an invocation that summons the four fundamental forces or powers of nature. They take on the power animal forms that we associate with them, but they are much more than that. They are the four forces that make up all of creation. After you complete your work, release them once again that they may return to their formless state in nature. When you forget to close sacred space and release these forces, they will create disorder instead of bringing order and beauty. The following invocation is the one that I use when creating sacred space. You are welcome to use it until you find your own words. The Great Invocation. Wherever you are, find it south. You can open your palms towards this direction and lengthen throughout your spine. To the winds of the south, great serpent, mother of the waters, we call on you, Mother. Come and wrap your coils of light around us. Teach us your ways, to shed the past the way you shed your skin. Teach us the beauty way, to walk with beauty on the earth, to grow new bodies, to heal so that we might evolve into Homo luminous, to touch everyone we touch with beauty. To the winds of the west, Mother, Sister Jaguar, come to us, walk among us, teach us your ways of fearlessness, of gentleness, teach us the ways beyond death, beyond fear, so that we might step into the unknown with trust, so that we might become valiant explorers. Be with us. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, ancient ones, guardians and keepers of this land, we call on you. We come to honor you today. Hummingbird, teach us to find stillness in flight, to practice Anyi with nature and the ancestors, so that we might become sages and draw on their wisdom. We call on you, grandmothers and grandfathers, In your name we gather. Be with us. To the winds of the east, the place of the rising sun, Mother Eagle, Sister Eagle, Condor, come to us from your mountaintop and soar with us. Hold us sweetly under your wing. Teach us your ways of flight, of vision, so that we may become visionaries, dreaming a new dream. Pachamama, Great Mother, Mother Earth, we come to you, Mother. Thank you for your breath, for your waters, and to all our relations, the stone people, the plant people, the creepy crawlies, the winged, the furred, the finned, all our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to all the star nations, our star brothers and sisters, the sacred mountains of this land, of this earth, Great Spirit, you are known by 1,000 names, you who are the unnameable one, you who sit above us and below us, you who sit in the north and the south and the east and the west. Thank you for allowing me to sing the song of life one more day. And when you are ready to close your sacred space, begin with this closing prayer, starting facing the south once again. To the winds of the south, Great Serpent, Mother of the waters, thank you for teaching us your ways, the shedding of the past, the way you shed your skin. Thank you for being with us. To the winds of the west, Mother, Sister Jaguar, thank you, Mother, for teaching us the ways of fearlessness, for teaching us to journey to infinity. Accompany us as we go back to our homes and our villages and our loved ones. To the winds of the north, hummingbird, thank you for teaching us to drink deeply from the nectar of life. Grandmothers, grandfathers, we honor you, and we gather to honor you who will come after us, our children's children. Thank you for being with us. To the winds of the east, the place of the rising sun, eagle, condor, thank you, Mother, for holding us sweetly under your wings, for nudging us out of the nest when our time comes, that we might find our own wings and always fly wing to wing with the Great Spirit. Pachamama, Great Mother, Mother Earth, thank you for all of your blessings, for your breath and your waters, and to all our relations, the stone people, the plant people, the creepy crawlies, the winged, the furred, the finned, all our relations. Father, Son, Grandmother Moon, to all the star nations, our star brothers and sisters, the sacred mountains of this earth, to Great Spirit, Creator of all, you who are known by 1,000 names, and you whose name cannot be said or told, thank you for blessing us in all ways.